Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's JRPS4 PS5 Repair Services, the part 2 of the video of the cleaning of the PS4 console, which my friend or my client has brought in. We have thoroughly cleaned the console. We have also changed up the thermal paste. We put in a thermal paste, new thermal paste for him, the Arctic MX4. We did ask him to choose between the Cooler Master and the MX4, so he chose the MX4, which is also very good. And we will not deny most of the consoles that you buy from, like the PS5 or the next gens or even the Nintendo Switch, they all use Arctic MX4, right? So that's a big clue for you all if you want to change your thermal paste. So we cleaned up. It was very messy. It was very dusty, and we cleaned up everything. Some screws were missing from the console. Not too sure why. Maybe this has been opened up before. I'm not too sure. But right, it's actually not opened up before. But when we opened it up, there were some screws that were in the wrong place. So we had to place it back in the right position, and everything is now correct. Right, so I'm gonna switch on and see whether this console works. We have a blue light, so that means the power supply is okay. I'm gonna on my PS4 controller. If you look up at the screen, 1080p 60Hz, we saw the PSP logo, and there you go. So the PS4 is fine, and now it's going to run much more efficient and much more cooler than it was before, because the thermal paste, as I said before, is dried up. So we changed that with the Arctic MX4, and now it's going to run really smooth. Alright, so my client here asked me to find out about his firmware, and we're going to be finding out very soon. Okay, I'm gonna press this one. Okay. Alright, now if I can remember, the firmware is under the settings. Whoops, I'm so used to Xbox, sorry guys, the controls, so I'm not familiar with it, but we'll find out what's the firmware he's using. Alright, so it's system software 12.50. Alright, so anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll try to do the other set tomorrow. The Sega Saturn will be a challenge because I've never opened up a Sega Saturn before. If you guys don't know what a Sega Saturn is, okay, this is one of the very few older consoles that has been made before, even before the PS4. Okay, so you can see the old generation and the new generation. This is how the game console or the games actually becomes better, right? It's from the Sega Saturn. Actually, it's from the Sega 16-bit, then the Sega Saturn, and then so on, and then evolved to the PS4, and now then it evolved to the next generation, of course, the PS5.